Hi guys, I'm Rick with Tone Zone Media, and today I'm here to talk about this album, the Double Platinum Trick to Life by the Hoosiers. Hi, I'm Rick with Tone Zone Media, and I'm joined here today by the Hoosiers, and we're going to talk about their Double Platinum album, The Trick to Life. Hi guys, it's really nice to meet you. I have to say, I'm stoked. Just talk about this album. 10 years ago, what does this album still mean to you?
It still feels like creatively we're still recovering from the long labour that this album caused in order to bring it kicking and screaming into the world today.
Yeah, still, I mean, he's pretty chilled out, but he's about to come to his teenage years, and that's when he's going to get nasty. So
Yeah.
we're going to enjoy it while he's still.
He's been a dream child so far. Thus far, this little beauty.
Yeah, but once,
He's treated us well.
Once puberty kicks in, he's going to be, horrible.
It's a long sleeper.
Yeah, we'll be counting down the days till he leaves home.
Phew. And come 18, you're out the door, mate.
There ends the metaphor, which meant nothing to anyone.
It means something to me. It means that when he gets older, it'll become a classic. So personally for you, what is your favourite album of all time?
My favourite album, I would have to say The Beatles with
Which one?
the best of the Beatles. That's not true. I think it changes, really. My favourite album, but that's a really rubbish
down,
answer,
come
isn't it?
on.
Yeah, it's a rubbish
Give
answer.
us
Oh, I'm going to go
It's
with
fine.
Trials of Van Occupanthem by Midlake.
Okay, I'll go with Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life.
Wrong.
Is it?
No, sorry.
Ah,
No.
I'm wrong
Ruined
again.
it, you
I
ruined
knew it. Damn it. Sorry.
I'm actually very impressed, I have to say. What about your favourite song from your own album?
From this album? From this album, I would probably go with Killer, because it's still quite fresh and because we haven't played it for it's what happens when you don't play a track for 8 to 9 years and you then revisit it and go, oh, I'd forgotten
True.
this one. So it
It's
feels
nice.
like a new song to us, even though it's an old friend we haven't seen for a while.
I don't know. I've not heard it.
Ever?
No,
Really?
never heard it. I'd play blind. Yeah.
blind?
Yeah. I don't listen to it when I drum. I just got
You drum
tempo.
deaf and you play
Yeah.
blind?
So just give me a tempo and a groove. I'll play it. I don't want to listen to any of that. And I still do that now when I'm on stage.
So none
Bit
of
of tempo.
So in answer to which song is your favourite?
Yeah, the one with the skippy drum beat.
Oh yeah.
Could be there's three of
I
them,
love
isn't there?
those ones.
No, honestly, let's say goodbye, Mr. A.
It's great. So, as artists that have been around for 10 years now, who are you listening to now? What's your favourite album and favourite musicians of now?
Well, I like to keep my finger on the pulse. I've been listening to this young kid called Robert Dylan. He's vastly up and coming. Bobby, to you?
Bobby,
Do you know?
yeah.
Do you know his Bobby? Okay, and he's got a few tunes. Let me tell you, that kid's going places. He's got some songs. He's got some chutzpah, and I think with a little bit of the right mentorship, if you're watching,
Just
great
sign
things
it.
could happen. Yeah, we could sign you up to Crab Race Records, our own imprint. Yeah, he's pretty decent. You?
I genuinely no, I don't listen to music. Just listen to drums, my own drums. So I couldn't give you an answer.
There's also a new electro duo called Rings. That's with two N's.
Yeah.
They're
She's
ever
fit.
so good. She's
So
fit.
is
So's
he.
he. Carl Zeen and Nay Jansen.
Yeah,
They are.
they're new on
heard-
the zine.
Yes. Only got 2 tracks out at the moment, I believe, on Spotify. But check them out.
Yeah.
So, Robbie Dylan. Yeah. If you look back over the last 10 years, since this album was dropped, what are your standout moments?
What would you say, Al? Not to put you on the spot there for your standout moments.
Genuinely, so many because it's been unbelievable. A roller coaster.
What about
ride.
Japan? Is that one of them, Al? Going to
No, it
Japan? That
feels
must
like
have been
you're,
great.
No, it feels like
Did
you're
you like
putting
that, Al?
Putting words into my.
I am. Your
I
mouth.
am
Your mouth and I am.
I am.
Japan must have been great, though,
Japan must
mustn't
have
it?
been great.
What about playing at the Summer Sonic Festival where we
love that.
opened in
No,
that
that's-
baseball stadium? Huh? Was that anything?
Yes, it was. Stop it now. It's too much. festivals. We did actually one festival, Isle of Wight Festival, and it really sort of sank in what was happening. And it was it must have been over 15,000 people, and it was Martin, our old bass player's birthday, and the sun was shining. We had a few beers, and somebody gave us some free shades, and it was like, what is going on? This craziness. So that's a highlight for me.
Yeah, and actually on that one as well, playing Glastonbury, just because, you know, at the time it used to be a thing that wasn't just occupied by middle-aged people going to a field where they could take drugs with their children. It used to mean something, damn it, man. And it was great to play back in 2008, and we had employed a troupe of dancers, which felt very exotic for us. And it was obviously a huge financial error, because, you know, we
Cost us
obviously...
our careers.
Absolutely. It was a terrible move, but at the time, just amazing to be surrounded by very talented dancing people. So check it out. It's on YouTube.
We're sat here, and this album's now 10 years old. And tonight is sold out. You can't buy a ticket unless you come on the night on the door. What does it mean to you guys that still 10 years down the line, the impact that this album has had on the general people?
That's a good question, and I think something we've afforded with a bit of perspective now over the years is that there are different ways of looking at the situation. We could go, well, this isn't Wembley, and it's not, but that's also okay because there are people after 10 years that are still wanting to come and actually see us. And so I think we've always been very glass half full with that, and the fact that we're still making and playing music 10 years down the line and people are actually wanting to come out and see us, that's amazing. And that's kind of, genuinely, it feels like a huge party every time we play. And I think with every gig, it's odd being this far down the line, it actually feels like a real celebratory experience to go, like, people coming out because the songs mean something to them and they mean something to us. They changed our lives, and that blows our mind. Yeah.
I honestly couldn't add to that. You put that beautifully.
Thanks.
And believably as well, for once.
Yeah. Bit too much though with the... Did I sound too bitter and cynical about the Wembley
no,
thing?
You got over that.
Okay,
It was nice.
because it was a
right-
bad
the
start,
right
wasn't
line.
it? Yeah.
Attack that
Okay,
well.
thanks.
So, after this tour is all said and done, what's next for you guys?
Let me take it. We have a little rest at Christmas, then we're thinking about probably doing some new material, I reckon. It's only me and Irwin left in the band, so this will be our first go at doing it just the two of us. Yeah, absolutely. But we have got a brilliant band as well, or we will have
Simon
after
and
these guys are
Garfunkel,
gone.
for instance.
Yeah. But so there'll be new music. We'll keep gigging. I think there's no end to this until people stop booking us.
And we're also beginning to write down our experience of being chewed up and spat out, and hopefully chewed up again.
Yeah, we're starting to write. Potentially, we're thinking about doing a play with music. So that's something that we're toying with at the minute, and it's really funny. And we just sit round and talk about old times and think about. But we've got a nice little premise for how we'll set it up, and we'll see where we get with that.
But so check out, keep it on the. We'll be mentioning more of that at thehoosiers.com and on our Facebook page at the Hoosiers. So.
Yep.
Let's check if I have anything else. What do I do? Oh, I do actually. I have one more. One more. There's another one. Probably very cliche one. Extremely cliche. As a seasoned professional band, what is your biggest, greatest advice to new bands starting out?
That's very topical because what we were just saying about our play, that's sort of the premise of what we might do in this play. But anyway, that's cryptic.
And further plugging.
Yeah, and further plugging. I don't know. What did it for us was persistence, I think. We worked hard and we just kept plugging away. We weren't necessarily in the beginning. In fact, we definitely weren't the most talented band in the beginning. We just kept at it and listened to people and took advice and sought advice and didn't just take advice from our mums who said, "Oh, it's really good," or girlfriends. Just seek out the right people to
Girlfriends?
listen to. Yeah, to never girlfriend.
Whose history are you?
I don't know, I was just throwing that out.
But I'd say now actually though it's all about making sure you choose the right Justin Bieber or Ed Sheeran song to cover with a ukulele and post online at YouTube. I just don't know. It's all about the choice. It's all about the choice.
That's true.
So if I was going to start out as a professional musician, which Justin Bieber or Ed Sheeran song would I have to cover?
All of them. I think they're all as fantastic as each other.
They are.
But probably, anything from Bieber's last album actually is pretty rock solid, I'd say.
I don't know. Don't know this man. Who is he?
No, it's two
Has it got
two
drums?
different men. It's not like a really
Oh.
like quadruple-barreled
The
name.
modern day Simon and Garfunkel.
Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran.
Is it not? They sound shit.
Thank you guys, I really appreciate sitting down with you.